Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's 8 o'clock on November 8th, 2019. However, it feels a lot more like it's December 8th. Very cold out there and didn't get all the sunshine I was hoping for. As you can see, this is the high resolution satellite, and you can see over Long Island. We had a lot of cloudiness, less over the city and less over New Jersey. So if you do want to go to New Jersey, maybe you'd have a little less cloudiness there. But very windy conditions today. We're going to look at some of the observations right now outside. The winds have dropped off, but look at Central Park. It's 33 degrees. So it's going to be very cold night tonight, very unusually cold. And we might even break some records. It's 33 at Farmingdale. Northwest winds have died down at not to 9 miles an hour. And the high today was only 40. So it was only 40, but you will notice that we did have a good deal of clouds around, especially in the late morning, and early afternoon, and there was less clouds toward later in the afternoon. This is Farmingdale, but you can see it looking at the winds. We had wind gusts of 31 miles an hour, so you can couple that in with the wind. It really makes it feel very cold out. Dew points very low in the low teens, so we're dealing with really dry air outside. Let's take a look at Islip. This is a little more representative of Suffolk County. So 33 at Islip as well. Northwest wind at 18. And they had some gusts up to 31 as well. But you see, they had mostly cloudy skies throughout most of the day. And they only hit 40 as well. So it's going to be a very cold night tonight. Let's see West Hampton. That's the really cold spot. If the winds die down, it's going to get even colder. 32, dew point 11, right in the heart of the Pine Barrens. Let's see what the winds gusted to there. They had wind gusts up to 35 miles an hour. So imagine this observation here. You're dealing with a northwest wind sustained at 24, gusting to 35, right around noon. Temperature's 38 degrees, and the sun's not even out. So, yeah, it was feeling pretty chilly out there. Definitely, and you could see these wind chills. It felt like it was the low 20s at times out there. We're gonna go look at New Jersey now. Let's see what they dealt with there in Toms River. They had a little more sunshine there. It's 29, fair skies. They only got up to 42, so a little warmer there. Tacked on a couple more degrees, but still they had some clouds around. It's mostly cloudy at 10, partly cloudy at 11. Noon was fair and breezy, and then it was more partly cloudy around 1, and then a few clouds around 2. So not completely clear out there, but with the wind, like I said, that wind really made it feel very cold out there. For sure, very strong winds. So no, I was hoping to get to the Pine Barrens today, but it didn't happen because obviously just too many clouds and too much wind out there, and especially when you're not used to it. So let's take a look at some of the climate statistics across our area because we may have some records in danger tonight, and I'm very curious about that. So yeah, here we go. Here is something from the Weather Service right here. So we're gonna look at this Twitter here. Here you go. They actually did the work for us, so it's very good. So here is the records. So Central Park, the forecast is 27. The record is 24. So Central Park might hold on to their record. Normal low is supposed to be around 44. So we're about 13 degrees below normal day. LaGuardia, the record low is 29. And the record low is 27. So it's forecast to get to 29. Kennedy, a record low is 25. Forecast to get down to 27. Newark, record low is 23. And forecast to get down to 24. Islip might wind up breaking the record. 23. They're forecasting 22, and the record low is 23. And those areas like West Hampton and the Pine Barrens, they're going to drop down probably into the teens tonight. All right, so it's going to be very cold. We're approaching record level cold tonight in our area. So that is definitely something, and we'll look at the Ventus sky too and show you the cold air across the whole eastern part of the country here. You can see temperatures go upstate. You got temperatures in the teens, and you have lake effect too going on upstate too off the lakes as well. In fact, for a while we had maybe some snow flurries that look like showing up on the radar in our area. In fact, I'm wondering if they're still on the radar. So let me go back to the Weather Service website and see if we have anything. No, it doesn't look like anything showing up right now. I'm wondering if we can pull back. Yeah, we can go on the Ventus sky and actually look at old radar. So let me do that right now. We go to radar. We're gonna actually pull this back, go back to the afternoon, as I think we had. Well, I'll look. I'll see. I think we had some flurries some snow flurries over Suffolk County. And well, I'm just gonna look. I'm just curious to see if we do. If not, we're just going back on the radar and seeing. I guess not, but it was showing on News 12 that there might have been some snow flurries. Probably nothing reaching the ground. Probably just virga at this point. So let's go look at the models and take a look and see what's going to be happening over the next week or so. Here's that big high, cold air across our area near record lows tonight. And then for Saturday, wind slack off. The high kind of builds out over our area, but the only problem is we're going to be dealing with some cirrus. Otherwise, we'd have a nice sunny day tomorrow. But you'll see, I think I'm worried about the cirrus coming in. We'll look at the. Yeah, I don't know if I showed you this. So this is the current satellite image here. You can see mostly clear skies now across the area, but you can see that cirrus off to the west that might try to invade our area. So we have this high building, and then we get on the backside of it. Temperatures warm up on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, and then we have this very strong cold front moving through on Tuesday. And then this is going to be even colder air than what we're dealing with now. Because this is coming right from this air is coming right from the Arctic Ocean. So it's going to be really cold Wednesday and Thursday. And then that high moves off, and then we see that return flow Friday into Saturday. All right. And after that, we can look a little more into the long range. I don't see any more Arctic outbreaks, unfortunately, after that. So if we go and we look at the temperature anomaly across the country, you'll see we'll be able to point out the cold air to you. All right, so let's back it up to today. This is the GFS 18Z. So Friday here is today. See that dark purple there? That's way below normal temperatures, all right? As we go into Saturday, we're still in it. And then here comes that next plunge. Look at that. Look at this. They're going to be dealing with some really cold weather come Monday in the Midwest. And then after we deal with some above normal temperatures, there's that front. Look at what happens to us on Wednesday. So this is going to be way below where we're supposed to be. We're talking, we may not even reach freezing on Wednesday. That's how cold it's going to be. And then that moves out, and then after that, it looks like another glancing blow maybe for the weekend. And then after that, unfortunately, we got this crab pattern again with no cold air coming in. So enjoy it. That's all I got to say. Enjoy it, because it's going to take a break for a little while. So let's go closer into our area, and let's look at our actual air temperatures as we look at this GFS. So as we go into Saturday, you will see temperatures dropping into the 20s tonight. In fact, actually, this is maybe a little underestimating things a little bit. It might be a little colder than this. All right, tomorrow we're still just as cold as today, just less wind. We're just as cold as today. Sunday, you see that recovery. We're now into the low 50s, all right? And Monday, we recover even more into the mid and upper 50s. Believe it or not, the normal high is supposed to be in the mid 50s. And then we go below, and then here comes that front for Tuesday again. And temperatures drop very quickly into the mid 30s by the afternoon. And then look at the cold air that comes in behind it. So Tuesday night, we're dealing with temperatures only in the low 20s, low and mid 20s. And then look what happens by morning. We're definitely going to be breaking some records. We're talking lows only around 20. Teens, probably for most of us, which is very unusual for November. And then look at this. We are not out of the 20s we're struggling to reach 30 degrees, struggling to reach freezing on Wednesday. And Thursday, we're just a little bit warmer. Maybe we're in the low to mid 30s. Again, way below normal. Friday, we start to see that temperatures in the mid 40s, which is still below normal. But here we go with Saturday. We're in the mid 40s, and still below normal for Sunday. We see that extra plunge coming through on Sunday there, and then we finally maybe warm it up a little more as we head toward, not by that much though, not by that much. It's just a little less Arctic air. That's all. It'll still be a little below normal. So now we go and we look at we're just going to throw this out there and look at the dew points. What the heck? To show you how dry this air is that we're dealing with right now. So you can see here the dew points are in the teens, and they might even go a little lower tomorrow. We're talking dew points maybe only in the upper single digits. So this is very dry air. Obviously pulls out, dew points moderate, and then look at the really dry air that comes in for Wednesday. We're talking dew points maybe around 0. That's a very cold, dry air. And that, like I said, that'll linger into Friday, and then we see that recovery back. But then you see there's another glancing blow, perhaps for Sunday. So now let's look at the skies and see when are we going to see some clear skies, because today we didn't. The problem is tomorrow the cirrus that's going to be rolling in on us. Question is, how fast is it rolling? There is a little gap here that we may get lucky with and shoot the gap, and if we do, then we can't possibly see some clear skies tomorrow. But I think we're going to be dealing with some more cirrus, unfortunately. For Sunday, we're going to be dealing with a lot of clouds. Monday, we got this little, it's probably going to be cirrus around. Here comes Tuesday, and then Wednesday. Wednesday we might have Wednesday would be the next chance to have clear skies. It's going to be very, very cold, though, and unfortunately, once again, it looks like because this air mass is so very cold, and it's going to be traveling over the Long Island Sound, it's going to be picking up moisture, and there'll probably be clouds over Long Island, less clouds over New Jersey. So, but still very, very cold. And then Thursday, we got more clouds coming in. Friday, maybe the clouds break up a little bit, and then Saturday, we get some clear sky, and maybe Sunday, depending on what happens with this. This is now we're a ways off, so we're over a weekend away. So I'm not going to speculate that far as what the sky is going to be. Let's look at the NAM model and see what we have on the NAM model. All right, we'll back up to tonight. You can see the cirrus trying to roll in on us. Here we go into Saturday. You can see that cirrus. But we may have enough of a gap that we may be able to get some clear skies late morning, early afternoon. Maybe. We'll have to see what happens with that. Hopefully, it would be nice. It sucks to have such a beautiful air mass and then not have any clear skies to get to the Pine Barrens, obviously. It doesn't have to be completely clear, but, when there's more clouds than sun, to me, that's too cloudy. All right? Today, there were more clouds than sun. Unless you were in New Jersey, maybe there was a little less clouds. Maybe it was half and half there. Look at the RGEM model too as well, as far as the sky goes as well. So look at this, and you can see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it just rolls that cirrus right in on us. Kind of messes up the sky. You can see this is what the cirrus looks like. So yeah, it's gonna suck. So probably won't be a clear day tomorrow, unfortunately. Can look at some other models, the Canadian model as far as the skies go. And then we got to look at the storm next week. So, Canadian, yeah, it kind of rolls it in on us. Monday it has a little less, but I still think it's going to be junky. It's Wednesday that would be the next chance for nice weather, but again, mostly in New Jersey. Thursday we see more of these clouds come in. Friday, maybe we get rid of them. I'm not sure with that return flow. Saturday, Sunday, maybe we get rid of them, but we'll have to see what happens. We're going to have cold air that's going to try to build in across our area, but whether it'll actually make it to us and bring us the clear skies or not, I do not know. So with that, let's go back to the GFS and we'll look at the precipitation because we've got to look at this next event that we're going to be looking at for as far as chances for precipitation. Not really many big chances until we get to Tuesday when this front comes through. And you can see it starts as rain, but it might end as a little snow. It might end as a little snow on the back side. Let's see how much the GFS is giving us as far as snowfall goes. Total snowfall, let's see. Not much of anything. So GFS says we don't have anything to worry about as far as, I'm going all the way through to the end of the period, and it's not predicting any snow. This is the GFS, all right? So let's look at the Canadian and see. Canadian, this is the 12. I don't have enough of it in yet. Okay. What about the ICON model? Let's see. This probably ain't going to go out far enough, but let's see what the ICON does for that next storm here. No, doesn't really give us anything. So that's the ICON. Not really looking at much there. So we're going to shift it over to windy.com where I can look at the Euro, and we'll look at the Euro model. And actually the first thing we will look with that is the cloud cover. So we'll look at that. So let's go in tomorrow, 9 a.m. You can see the cirrus off to the west. By noon, we're dealing with a lot of cirrus. So unfortunately, it's probably going to be A lot of clouds around tomorrow. On Sunday, probably more of the same. More clouds again. Yep. What about Veterans Day Monday? Yep, more clouds. Won't be clear. Tuesday, obviously, we've got this front that we're going to be dealing with. And then let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. we're clear, but not over Long Island. So again, it would be New Jersey that would have more clear skies. Very, very cold. Yeah, you can see it has a little more of the clouds over Long Island. That's mainly because, like what we saw today, pretty much, just New Jersey had less because of the way the lake effect moisture was, the way the you have the Long Island Sound. It's just still very warm in this really cold air. So this is what it's going to be, 2 p.m. on Wednesday. And if we go and we look at the temperature, you'll see what I mean about it being cold. Let's see what it is on Long Island. 33. What about Tom's River? 32. So it's going to be very cold that day. We're going to struggle to reach freezing. And that is that's going to be a cold day. Now Thursday, unfortunately, it looks like the clouds roll in on us on Thursday, so we'll get one clear day. What about Friday? We're dealing with clouds on Friday. Okay, the Euro is saying that we might see some kind of storm on Friday. This is snow on here, so let me change this to precipitation. Yeah, here we go. So this is the storm that's going to be to our south, and the Euro says it comes a little closer to us. So we'll definitely be having some cirrus around from it. You can see here is the storm, and it looks like, let's see, it's not generating any precipitation. We're just seeing rain. Yeah, I don't know. It's like light snow maybe. Oh yeah, no, here we go. New snow. This is what I gotta use. It's not really giving us anything. Oh, that's right. It doesn't work that way. Right. I keep forgetting. So this is Friday, 7 p.m. What about 2 a.m. on Saturday? So it gets a little closer to us, this storm, and we got to watch out for. So this is now 10 a.m. on Saturday. All right. Not really giving us any. This has light snow. We'll get the temperatures and see. Temperature. See, cold enough to snow? No, it's not cold enough to snow. All right. No, I don't know why it looks like snow on there. All right, so it's not really predicting any snow. It just has some light rain to our south on Saturday as the storm passes. And then it kind of keeps the storm around stuck to our south and slowly brings it up the coast. And this looks like some heavy precipitation too. If you look at this, I wonder this it's actually indicating lightning over here. So that's interesting. So let's see. There's probably some warm air involved with that. That's probably why this would be the center of circulation right here. Oh yeah. So 65 degrees. So kind of like on a roller coaster here, according to the Euro. Yeah, it might even get humid too. And we're not going to see it, but you can see the humidity off to the south from this. So obviously, if we go to clouds, you'll see we'll have plenty of clouds around Saturday and Sunday and Friday. So yeah. So the only days that Thursday might be okay. Thursday saying not too many clouds. We're looking at the clouds again. This is Thursday. So maybe the cirrus won't bother us. We'll see what happens on Thursday. But we'll have to see. I don't know. The cirrus might still be over us that day. But the next chance for really good skies would be Wednesday. So I know it's annoying when you don't have clear skies. It's one of my pet peeves. I know. But that's what it is, let me go back to Tuesday so you can see this front that's going to wind up coming through on Tuesday. This is 9 a.m. Tuesday, 11 a.m. Tuesday, 3 p.m. Tuesday, and you can see that front coming through. So the next thing is, well, let's take a look and see what's going to happen on the backside of this front. And you can see in the afternoon it's generating possibly some snow for our area. All right, 7 a.m. in the morning, we don't have anything going on. Because it's way warm. Alright, but look at what happens on the back. You can see on the back side it's generating some snow. And this is something we'll have to watch for, possibly some backside snows on Tuesday. So, with this frontal passage. So let me look at the snowfall, new snow totals. Let's see now. It changes things, so I'd have to hit, I guess, next 5 days. Yeah, right. If we go all the way to them, let's see what it gives. It barely anything. So it really won't be a big event for our right now. I think we're out of the, except north and west of the city, you might see some. But other than that, I don't see it. I don't see it. So again, expect a really cold night tonight as temperatures drop into near record levels, and then the really bitter plunge comes on Wednesday into Thursday of next week. So with that, that wraps up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.